I should pay more.
Oh, no, no, no.
No, 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 no.
No. No, I don't want it. I don't want to pay more taxes. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I thought I would be the only one.
Amazon paid $0 in
You
taxes.
see, Bezos donated $690,000.
Yeah.
And he makes an average of $200 million per day.
Yeah.
He put out a whole press release, and I'm just like, come on, dude. Like, give a little more.
Donation shaming! Donation shaming! You're not donating enough. I see your net worth online. You have to donate more. Me? Donate? No, I'm not gonna donate. You need to donate more.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and oh no! PewDiePie is trying to run a business like anybody else, and of course, mainstream media, sites like Deserto, sites like Metro, are all smearing him as a tax evader. And look, PewDiePie has had a nice little run here of not rocking the boat. In fact, as I'm recording this, he's live streaming Minecraft, although I'd probably stay away from Minecraft for a little while. So they dig, and they dig, and they dig, and now they've got what they think is the big moment. Expert claims PewDiePie could be trying to dodge taxes with offshore account. Let me be very clear about where I sit on this. As a business owner myself, many people don't know this, but I run a search marketing agency. That's what I do to pay the bills. YouTube has been amazing over the past year, but I've been working full-time for 23 years now, and I know enough to know that there's no way in heck I can depend on YouTube to last forever. But one thing I consider myself strongly educated on is the taxes that a small business has to deal with. And as big as PewDiePie is on YouTube, he's still just a small business. He may have a few people on his payroll like I do. I know he's got Sive, his video editor, and he may have someone who does his thumbnails. I don't know. He may have another person behind the scenes, but he's a small business. And the way taxes work, if you're a small business, is you get pummeled. These super big tax breaks you always hear about, these maybe exist at the corporate level where they have full-time accountants on, a whole team of accountants hiding their money. When you're a small business, it's not quite so easy. And look, the way our government spends our money here in the United States, and I'm sure it's the same in the United Kingdom, no, you cannot have it. The way they spend $1,000, $10,000 on toilet seats or whatever the case is, no, I don't hold it against anybody for trying to pay the least amount of taxes possible. But that wouldn't stop these people from trying to smear him as a tax evasioning. PewDiePie is one of the biggest online entertainers on the planet. His YouTube channel is in excess of 100 million subscribers, firmly plants him as the most subscribed to individual creator on the platform. As such, means he's doing well to fill his wallet too. I guarantee you PewDiePie isn't even the top earner on YouTube. I bet you he's not even in the top 10. That's, now still being in the top 10 means he's making several million a year, but he's not Ryan's Toy Review, which probably makes significantly more. While PewDiePie is Swedish, he's resided in Brighton, England for much of his life, and the director of the UK-based PewDiePie UK since April 2019. Now, though, he has appointed 2 new directors of the company, and it's believed that they will help him reduce his tax bill by migrating the company from the UK to Cyprus, where the new directors are based. Good. Good. Most of the, how I do a lot of the ad reads for various mobile apps? Literally none of their financial departments are located in the United States or in England. They're always in some country where I have to look them up on a map for the most part. Tax expert Nimish Shah, CEO of Bilk Rothenberg, told Input Mag that this is likely down to PewDiePie's desire to take advantage of reduced taxes. 19% in the UK, over 50% higher than the 12.5% taxation in Cyprus. I mean, just do the math, right? If you make $1 million and you're paying 20%. That means you're paying in $200K in taxes. By the way, PewDiePie is paying higher than 19%, I would imagine. You know, my taxes here are as high as 40%. Depends on a wide variety of things, but so if he moves to Cyprus, he pays $125,000 instead of $200K. That's $75,000 a year raise. And you know, this is a dude that doesn't want to produce YouTube videos for the rest of his life. From a tax perspective, this is what I think they're trying to do. They're trying to migrate this UK company to Cyprus. If the decisions, the overall management and strategic decisions are conducted outside the UK, you can migrate the company outside the UK for tax purposes, and therefore the UK lets go of its corporate tax. Good. Popular YouTuber Kwebbelkop also commented on the matter, saying that most of them, top YouTubers, are going to start considering looking for ways to minimize the amount of money that they have to pay. Adding, a lot of people on YouTube try to keep it as secret as possible because it can be damaging for the reputation. Now look, here's the reality. YouTube, for people, I will never understand like the level of money that like top YouTubers make, you know, where they're making $1 million or more a month. But it's all relative. And the fact of the matter is, when you're a YouTuber, you have very little overhead costs, meaning you're getting taxed on almost the full boat of everything you make. Now, for me, I've got a video editor and a thumbnail person, and I've also got a writer for indie media. By the way, I'm beta launching indiemedia.io, which is just me giving you a different place to watch my videos. Check it out if you want. I haven't made a formal announcement about it yet. But there's nothing wrong with wanting to pay as little tax as possible. Like, literally every person on the planet would rather pay less taxes. There's nobody who wants to pay more taxes. Of course, it's not yet possible to prove that this is exactly what's happening, but it does appear that these experts, the Shellberg is trying to look for ways to maximize his earnings and cut his losses. Woo, what an evil monster. Also worth noting that this is not illegal. It's incredibly common for those earning a certain amount of money to register their companies in offshore accounts to reduce tax payments. But as Kwebbelkop notes, while not illegal, these decisions can damage reputations, so PewDiePie is unlikely to be shouting out his company's move. Why? Because look at this crap. Look at this crap that Input Magazine puts out. How PewDiePie is trying to dodge his taxes filed under greed. Are you joking? This is a disgusting headline. I guarantee you, Chris Stokel-Walker, that Input Magazine pays as little tax as they possibly can too. YouTube's most followed independent creator has appointed as directors of his UK company 2 people tied to a Cyprus law firm that provide, quote, innovative and practical solutions to legal, financial, and taxation issues. Felix Schellberg, 31-year-old Sweden-born Brighton-based YouTuber who has 108 million subscribers, blah, blah, blah. On December 22nd, 2 additional directors were appointed to PewDiePie's UK Limited. Both directors have provided correspondence address in Cyprus to companies house the UK's Register of Companies. The Nicosia address is based on license, blah, blah, blah. One tax expert believes the appointments of these people could be an attempt to reduce PewDiePie's tax bill. Of course why? There's literally nothing wrong with this. Everybody should want to pay less taxes. And now, while I agree it sucks that not everybody's in the position to pay an accountant or an entire firm to make sure of that, there's nothing wrong. If any one of us were in the same position, we'd be doing the same thing. PewDiePie wouldn't be the first. One travel influencer is believed to have bought property in Texas in order to claim residence in that state where state taxes are not levied. It seems to be a really pragmatic decision to search for a way to limit your tax liabilities, says Chase, a CEO and founder of Bottle Rocket Management, which manages many large influencers. It's a rational next step when a company's become profitable to a certain extent that they want to shield their profits from aggressive taxation. They pursue policies that limit those tax liabilities, and their top-tier talent, whether it's traditional media, new media, they're no different. I agree. And, here's one thing that people, that this article isn't going to go out of their way to say, when you're an independent contractor like PewDiePie is, you pay for actually in the UK, I don't think he does, but he probably pays for a supplemental. But here in the United States, for example, I pay for my own health insurance. I pay, for my wife's health insurance. I have to pay for my account. I have to pay for, I pay employment tax plus income tax. The idea that this is anything nefarious is ridiculous, but this magazine is framing it as such. A lot of people try to keep it as secret as possible. What? Why? I wouldn't be afraid of this. If I made PewDiePie's money, I would say I would be taking that to a moment to say, hey, if you ever achieve a mountain of a level of success, yeah, you should be doing this. You should be doing everything you can to give your government the least amount of money. If that's controversial to you, then I don't know, you're a sheep. Governments piss our money away at rates that are would make your mind, like, just blow your mind. Why would you want to give him any more money? In the same live stream, he explained although he didn't support it, he would greatly benefit from the UK leaving the European Union because he gets less taxes. Good. PewDiePie didn't respond to a request of comment made through his representatives. There's no implication either PewDiePie or Mencelau are involved in anything below board, or that the appointment of the two, yeah, it's still, but again, you wrote this article and you implied that what he was doing was something evil. You literally labeled it greed. How PewDiePie is trying to dodge his taxes. He's not trying to dodge his taxes. He's trying to pay as little as possible, which literally every citizen should. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.